Hey everyone, I'm Orca Gaming, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to Monster Legends. So if you saw the last episode, you would know that I mentioned that it is super important that you get your runes building to level 10. It is quite expensive. To get it to level 10, it was 55 million from level 9 to level 10, and then add up all the gold required in the previous levels. It was expensive, but it is worth it, because as soon as you get this to level 10, and you get yourself a level 10 rune, it is going to repay itself. So, as you can see, this account has 724 gems, and I am waiting for a level 10 rune to go on sale. So, I do believe that after the race happens, a level 10 rune go on sale for 325 gems, 345 gems, some amount like that. So, if you ever see a rune go on sale for that many gems, then you have to purchase it. Typically, you'll see it when it's 85% off or 80 if it ever goes on sale in the rune shop. I don't think it's gone. It used to go on sale all the time, but I don't think it's gone on sale for a long time, so it's really only after the race. So one thing I forgot to mention, or I didn't mention because I was going to do a follow-up video, is what do you do with that level 10 rune? Like, what, you just get a level 10 rune and then you get gems? Like, what's going on? So what you want to do is, it's basically the weekly challenges. Right now there's a gold fever event. If you're a new account, there's no way you're going to be placing in the top 5,000. But notice that the top 5,000 gives you 25 gems. So one reoccurring event is the Rune Lords. The Rune Lords happens, it really, like, it's always the same. So for me, it always happens at 11 p.m. and it starts on Tuesday at 11 p.m. So as you can see right now, there's 1 day and 20 minutes left in the event. So when you see there's a day left, or before you go to sleep on Monday, or whenever it is for you, okay? So again, I'm just talking from my time, but you basically, when you see the gold fever is going to end in 1 day, what you want to do, and I'm going to switch over to my main account, essentially what you want to do is you want to go to craft, and you want to put 3 level 1 runes. Doesn't matter what they are. It can be stamina, it can be gold, they can be speed. Typically, I think people are going to do speed, team speed, or strength. But it doesn't really matter because you are never going to use this rune. So honestly, if you wanted to, you could purposely do like a gold or a stamina just so you know, hey, this is not a rune to use. This is a rune for investment. This is a rune I'm going to be using to always play in the top 5,000. And then you sort by level 10 runes, and then you put that level rune there, and it can be anything. You notice it says, warning, level X runes won't level up. So all that'll happen is that it'll potentially change color. So if I put these 4, it'll stay at a speed rune. If I put a red, it'll potentially go into a speed rune. If I put team speed, it'll potentially turn to speed. So whatever, doesn't really matter. Like I said, it's a rune. Actually, I have 3 of these. No, I need team speed. Essentially what you want to do is, you just want to craft, and notice it takes 23 hours 19 minutes. Okay, so it's about a day. So tomorrow, alright guys, tomorrow, when this, let me scroll down, when the gold fever event ends, okay, only when it ends, not before, when it ends and the Rune Lord starts, I will collect my level 10 rune, and then I will repeat it, and then I will repeat it. So during the course of the event, I should have collected 3 times. The first time though, you need to prep by doing it a day before. So as soon as the Rune Lords event starts, I'm going to collect, and immediately I'll be like in the top 1,000. Okay, and then the next day, and then the next day. By the time the event ends, I'll probably be in the top 3,000. Now, if I'm ever worried, if I'm ever scared that someone's going to beat me, this is why I also recommend that you do not open up your rune chests, and instead you save them for an event like the Rune Lords. Now, historically, from playing on this account and my other account, I can pretty much guarantee you that if you do this, the level 10 rune, you will always place in the top 5,000, which means you get 25 gems. So the cool thing is that if the rune costs like 345, and every week you can get an additional 25 gems just by keeping that level 10 rune, eventually it'll pay for itself, and then it'll just play huge dividends from here on after. So this is essentially what you have to do. So this video is going to take a while to record because I need to record over the course of 3 days, but I'm going to show you every login, every time I collect, and you're going to see my place and how by the end of it, I'm in the top 5,000. Now, yes, the more and more people know about this, the more and more people keep that level 10 rune and are patient enough to do it, then it might be a little harder to place in the top 5,000, but I think you'll still be fine. And again, especially if you go ahead and just keep these rune chests, because there's really like no reason to open them, right? You could always open these if you need to. If you have the team coins, if you go to not my team, if you go to my team shop and you scroll all the way to the right, keep in mind you can also buy level 7 to 10 runes here, and these also cost and will increase your points during Rune Lords. and you can also craft mutant runes. I don't want to do it because I don't want to influence the level 10 runes, but normally this is also when I craft my mutant runes. It's actually the only time I do mutant runes. Anytime there's a rune lords, take advantage of all of that. So with that being said, you'll just see me log in one day and I'll collect the level 10 rune and I'll repeat, and you'll just see by the end of Rune Lords I will place in the top 5,000 and get a free 25 gems. So I will see you guys soon. Alright everyone, so as you can see, the Gold Fever event is over and now we have Rune Lords events. So the minute the Rune Lords events start, you'll see the time says 1 day 23 hours. You collect your level 10 rune that you prepared from the day before. Immediately you get all of the rewards. There is my 1 million gold. Let me click on Rune Lords again. Let me put no real quick. There are my orbs. And as you can see, I even am at rank 394 after doing this. So right now I'm in the top 500. Now I'm not going to stay in the top 500, but I will be in the top 5,000 by the time the Rune Lords event is over. So as you can see, with 1 day and 23 hours left in the event, what you want to do is you want to craft and you want to sort by the level 10 rune. You can put your level 10 rune and then put level 1 runes. Doesn't really matter, right? Because this is rune you're always going to be keeping for material. So you see in 23 hours and 19 minutes, I can collect again and I can collect again. So in total, you should be able to collect 3 level 10 runes. And if you do that, you will end up with a ranking of top 5,000, and that is how you get your 25 gems. So of course I'm going to record tomorrow and the next day just to prove to you guys that you can make it. And to be safe, you could, like I said, you can always mutate some runes. This is a good time to do some level 7 rune mutations. You could always save your chests and just open them during the Rune Lords event. So we'll see how many points I have by the end of tomorrow and the second day. Alright everyone, so as you can see, my level 10 rune is ready. If I click on Rune Lords, you'll notice I haven't done anything. My ranking dropped down to 15,000, but as soon as I collect this level 10 rune, let me go ahead and collect it, and let me immediately, do not forget to put your level 10 rune ready. So speed, and let me just do level 1s. Remember, it's always 3 level 1s and a level 10. It doesn't downgrade. And then as soon as you start crafting, 23 hours, 19 minutes, exit out. If I click on Rune Lords, I jumped up to 6,598 points, and I am ranking 4,191. And look, the Rune Lords event ends in 1 day and 32 minutes. And crafting takes 23 hours, 19 minutes. So see how by doing it 3 times successfully, you'll end up in top 5,000. So we'll come back tomorrow to see where I'm at. But I also mentioned, because as more and more players start knowing about this, as more and more players start doing this, it might be slightly harder to get top 5,000. But that's not bad, because as I mentioned in the last video, you can always do a mutation and that counts for points, right? If you click on Rune Lords and you scroll down here, it says get or purchase a level 10 rune or level 10 mutant rune. Get or purchase a level 5 rune or level 5 mutant rune. And again, you can always just save your rune chests for these types of events. And it's just not the rune chests that give you points, that give you runes. I think if I click on, does Marathon give you anything? The Marathon doesn't give me anything, but some of these, like if SocialPoint keeps doing these events, these give you sometimes. Protect the ship. Some of these, where is it? The Fire Marathon, Tomb Guardian, Ugluk. One of these has like a level 8 rune. Is it Time Guardian, Van Dekken's, Time Guardian? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm not crazy. Oh, the Overlords, Legendary Overlords. Those will give you a level 8 rune, level 6 rune. I think I might have opened all the ones that give me that. So, yeah, just have some of these ready to open. And of course, you could always open up the Team Shop runes over here. These will also count towards your points. So, we'll come back tomorrow to see how many points I am after I collect my level 10 rune. Alright everyone, so it's not exactly time to collect my level 10 rune. As you can see, there's still 8 hours left. I just want to show you a little like midday progress. On Rune Lords, I'm currently ranked 8,469. What I'm going to go ahead and do though, because the Legends Pass is about to come to an end in 40 minutes, I'm going to collect my level 10 rune. So again, I'm going to record later in the day to show you guys just about when the event is going to end. So yes, I've successfully collected the level 10 rune 3 times. Right now it puts me at 3,000 ranking, so we'll see where I am in a couple hours. So I know you guys, if you're free to play, you're not going to have the Golden Legends Pass. But again, the whole point is that I collected 3 level 10 runes already. So in a couple hours, let's say in 9 hours, I'll show you guys where I'm at in terms of ranking. And now you'll have a good idea of like, what more do you need to do? Because again, don't forget, you can mutate runes and you can get runes from the chest. So hopefully you just have a ton of them saved up, especially, yeah, with whatever events go on in the game. Hopefully you have a ton of these saved up. And then like, if I need to open up an 8 to level 10 rune chest, I do it during the Rune Lords. That way I can place in the top 5,000. So yeah, just want to do this midday recording and explain why I collected this level 10 rune. So again, we will see where I'm at in a couple hours. Alright everyone, so as you can see, there's still 1 hour left in the Rune Lords event, 1 hour 6 minutes, but the level 10 rune is ready to collect. And it's ready to collect because in order to craft a level 10 rune, it only takes 23 hours and like 20 minutes. So even then, you can still squeeze in like a level 5 rune or level 4 rune and still have plenty of time. But with that being said, remember, I'm not going to collect this right now because as you can see, I am not exactly in the top 5,000, and I wanted to show you guys how many points you can get crafting 3 level 10 runes. So it does appear that it is going to be necessary that you guys open up some chests. So it's just become more difficult to place in top 5,000 with players having access to runes from other resources, especially I would say the Golden Legends Pass, being able to get a level 7 rune free to play or level 10 rune. So you got to be careful with that. So aside from the 3 level 10 runes, you are going to have to open up some chests. Again, team shop or just saving from events is going to be the best way to go about it. So again, I'm not going to collect that, and I'm just going to open up some chests and we'll see how many points roughly you need to be in the top 5,000. So with that being said, I'll see you guys shortly. Alright everyone, and so based on the points I got, I finished in 1000th place. I did end up opening that level 8 rune. I'm sorry I couldn't do commentary when I opened all those chests. There was just a lot of people talking and I had to record because the timer was running out. But yeah, check it out, 25 gems. You can, realistically, you can do this every single week. So every single month you should have 100 free gems. Literally, they're free just because of the fact that as soon as you have that level 10 rune, you just keep it in your storage and you keep reusing it, and you should always get your 25 gems for the Rune Lords event. And so going back to this picture, it does appear that like 12,000 is the number of score you're gonna need to be in the top 5,000. See, 12,800 was ranking of 3,800, so around 12,000 points. If you can somehow get that using your mutant runes, open a chest the way I did, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be able to get 25 gems every single week. So again, it did get a little harder because of the Golden Legends Pass, and people were probably collecting the level 10 rune, the level 7 rune, but now you know it is possible. So best of luck to all of you. You know how to do it. Get that level 10 rune, always have one in your storage, save, and then just change the color with level 1 runes whenever there's a Rune Lord event, and you're going to be good to go. So with that being said, thank you guys very much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and remember to subscribe.